My friend Finn was feeling angry about capitalism and sad about the inevitable death of humanity, as you do. So to cheer her up, I bought her a Tamagotchi. You know, one of those digital pets you used to have as a kid. It didn't really work though, because for her, a Tamagotchi kind of represents the worst of capitalism, right? It is a mass-produced plastic thing that's going to distract you. You're going to waste your time rather than, I don't know, save the world. We argued. If saving the world, if the planet, was the most important thing, which it undoubtedly is, why make art? Why make theatre? Why read poetry? Why do anything? So, here, Finn, is a fact. When Beethoven died, someone came to collect his piano. What a piece of history, right? Can you imagine having Beethoven's piano just sitting in your living room? When they came to collect it, though, they discovered it didn't work. It made no sound. Beethoven's piano had no strings in it, on account of him being deaf. See, he didn't need a piano. He needed a giant, useless, heavy piece of wood with some ivory on it he could touch with his fingers. I don't know if that story is more depressing or more awesome, but Beethoven slowly losing his hearing, well, he couldn't do anything about it. So he just kept writing, composing, playing, conducting, doing the things that he valued, the things that he hoped other people valued. That's how he sent Beethoven's Fifth into space on the golden record on board the Voyager missions. Now, maybe you know about the golden record. Maybe you know it's a mixtape curated by Carl Sagan and Anne Druyan, which for them represented the very best of humanity. So there's recordings of 55 different languages, sounds of people laughing, learning, eating. There's cultural songs from all around the world, including 2 from Indigenous Australians. There's Anne Druyan's brainwaves as she's thinking about being in love with Carl Sagan. And there's Beethoven, Tchaikovsky, Blind Willie Johnson, and Chuck Berry's Johnny Be Good. Now you could ask, why did Carl Sagan and Anne Druyan spend the time to make a mixtape when they should have been focusing on the Voyager missions? But we know the answer, right? Like, we know it's important to explore the universe and solve the great mysteries of the unknown. But it's just as important to remember that humans make stuff for no reason other than to entertain each other and to make each other feel things. Yeah, we're all gonna die. But first, check out what Ludwig just did. He wrote this sick-ass oboe solo. That is a gift to the universe. That's a legacy. It's not Beethoven's piano we value, it is Beethoven. Now, in 1 billion years, the sun is going to burn up so much hydrogen that life cannot possibly sustain itself on Earth. So even if we survive until then, which we won't, that is a definite deadline for all life on Earth. But the golden record will still be in perfect condition for another 3.4 billion years, exploring the universe and trying to communicate with aliens. Now, you could say that's not going to save the planet, that it's just a gesture, that space is infinite, and so one teeny tiny space probe in the all of the ever-expanding universe, well, the chances of that coming across intelligent life, it's basically infinite to 1. And if it misses the infinite to 1 chance, well, it was just a gesture, it was only for us. But space is infinite, so every possibility is out there. So let's just say that the Voyager beats the house odds. Let's say that not only does it come across intelligent life, but it hands the golden record over to the gelatinous tentacles of alien Carl Sagan, who then listens to it, and he listens to Beethoven and Tchaikovsky and Blind Willie Johnson, and then he decodes the symbols that we've carved into the golden record, which give directions back to our solar system. Then he takes the time to travel all the way back to Earth in the hopes of saying, hey, did you guys drop this? But it's too late. We're gone, maybe we're dead. Pollution, climate change, nuclear holocaust. Maybe we live on one of those cool new planets. Whatever, we're not there. But if he gets here at just the right time, his spaceship doors open and his space hooves touch soil and he explores our planet. And he really takes his time. I can almost hear the music as he passes through our ruined cities. And he sees our architecture. He sees our Cotton On, subway, Trump Tower. He sees our pyramids. He sees our roads and our no left turn signs. He sees our red Mazda 2s and a black Rolls Royce and a bright green Nissan Skyline. He sees our planes and our ships and our hoverboards. He explores more, and he finds our museums. He sees what's left of the statue of David. He sees a Picasso, a Matisse, a Carlo, Pollock, Moffat. He reads Shakespeare. He reads Dickinson, Kafka, O'Connor, Rowling. He listens to Beethoven. He listens to Beyonce. He listens to John Farnham. He listens to All Our Exes Live in Texas. He listens to a mixtape of overseas ambient girl punk. He watches Scorsese, Miyazaki, Campion, Sofia Coppola, and Spike Lee. Alien Carl Sagan wants everything though, so he sees wall art, landscape art, and dirt clearings where we danced, big heads, Stonehenge. He finds speeches from all sides of politics, a mural on a wall, signs from protests. He sees names carved into concrete and love hearts on trees. He finds my presentation on Venezuela from primary school. He finds your homemade video of Riverdance. He finds that locked notebook of songs you're secretly writing. He sees your watercolor classes you take on Thursday nights. He sees that your soccer team is coming last, but you're having fun. He finds photos of you with your family, on holidays, you with your pets. He finds panda videos, makeup tutorials, think pieces, dank memes, fake news, old tweets. He finds your Facebook page. He sees your friends. He sees the words you write on their walls when you miss them. He sees the late night SMSs you sent to the people you needed to talk to. He sees the messages you never sent and the messages you should not have sent. He finds your internet history that you thought you deleted, and all he can do is laugh. If we're not going to survive, I want it all to be known. I want him to understand us. I want him to read our thoughts and know what it's like to really live. I want him to know that we could be rich, we could be poor, we could be privileged, we could be oppressed. If we're not going to survive, I want it all to be known. I want this poem to be found to know that he knows that I knew it was going to be forgotten in a week, but I did it anyway. I want him to know that we argued about it all, that all of our great works try to answer the same question. What does it mean to be human? And we always come to the same conclusion, that we don't know. And then we just ask the question again. I want to know that people said that they loved each other for no reason, or once we tried to use the word magnificent in the hope that that carried weight. I wanted to know that we could be assholes, and we knew it, and we knew how. I wanted to know that we could be terrified of each other, that we were terrified of the end, or just terrified of running out of chips, so we'd better go to the shops before they close. I wanted to know that we didn't always know how to show appreciation for each other, so the least we can do is to write a song, bake a cake, play bridge, to host a party, to see a show, or to give a Tamagotchi. Then he finds your Tamagotchi. And it's still running from the year 2000, and he picks it up and he's like, this is the thing that they actually spent time on. And suddenly it all clicks into place, and he thinks, these people are really weird. But fuck, they knew how to live.